say, when it comes to sort of sharing these resources with the actual students like this, especially, I guess I'm more curious about students who are VI or visually impaired. Like, what are some ways that you can share online resources with them?
I- I'd like to say that I'm just tickled pink uh, that LiveBinders has been so open and helpful. The way that people who are blind and visually impaired access information online is through a variety of systems, often using a screen reader.
Hmm.
Now more and more browsers are having accessibility built into their systems where you don't need to add a separate system. But LiveBinders has been very responsive when the individuals that I ask for help reach out to say, you know, could you help me with this link? Or maybe this isn't working the way I would anticipate it to be. And LiveBinders has been very responsive in making those things accessible. And so we try to make sure that, for instance, a PDF used to be that if I wanted a picture of a document from 1970, as a PDF, I would literally take a picture of it. And that's how that PDF would come out, as one giant image. The challenge for someone using a screen reader is that it wouldn't pick up the text.
Right.
Now we have accessible PDFs, and as long as we're posting accessible documents onto LiveBinders, it makes it much more accessible for students, for families, or other individuals who are using accessibility features to be able to have that information. And so,
Right. Yeah, because that would have been my main concern is that people with people who are visually impaired are sort of reliant, on stuff being read to them, by like, people in their lives. So yeah, it's good to hear that they have a way to get the information themselves.
Mhm. When we started using LiveBinder, that was a real consideration. We always look to make sure that the tool is going to be accessible. There's some great apps and great tools out there that the screen readers or whichever technology somebody who's blind or visually impaired is using doesn't play well with the app. And so we were very excited to find out that LiveBinder is something that our stakeholders could use. And if we find great apps that aren't accessible, we don't use them. So we
Mhm.
need our people to be able to access things.